Germany, from tribes to tech, with sausage strategy and a lot of serious faces. Before the bratwurst, think Germany is all beer, Beethoven, and efficient trains. Well, before the symphonies and sausages, there were tribes and bearskins, forests thicker than Oktoberfest crowds, and a serious Roman identity crisis. Fun fact, the word Germany comes from Germania, which basically meant those scary people across the Rhine. It's tribal times, forests, feuds, and the original anti-Romans bear. There was a Germany. There were dozens of Germanic tribes doing their own thing, mostly fighting each other and occasionally scaring the Romans. In 09 AD, a guy named Arminius pulled off one of the greatest upsets in history by ambushing 3 entire Roman legions in the forest. Rome got so spooked they built a wall and said, "Yeah, we're done here." Moral of the story, never underestimate a guy who knows the woods better than you do. The Holy Roman Empire. Not holy, not Roman, and not very empire like fast forward a few centuries. And you've got Charlemagne getting crowned emperor in 800 AD, and boom. The Holy Roman Empire is born a gigantic political jigsaw puzzle with more dukes, bishops, and squabbling nobles than anyone could keep track of. Imagine trying to run a group project where no one checks the group chat. That was medieval Germany. Martin Luther and religious mayhem. Hammer to mean, 1517. Martin Luther wasn't feeling the church's vibe, so he nailed a list of complaints to a door. What followed was a spiritual earthquake, the Protestant Reformation. Everyone took sides, no one agreed on anything, and it all snowballed into a little something called the 30 Years' War. 3 decades. 1 argument. Countless awkward family dinners. Prussia and the big Bismarck energy while the rest of Europe was sipping tea or painting. Prussia was lifting weights. In the 1800s, Otto von Bismarck, diplomat, Iron Chancellor, and owner of the world's most intimidating mustache, unified Germany through a mix of war, strategy, and sass. In 1871, Germany became a thing. Finally, unification level, 10/10ths, vibe check, steel and efficiency. World War I, waffles, and the Weimar Wobblegarmony joined World War I with high hopes and a lot of pointy helmets. It didn't end well. After the loss, they got slapped with the Treaty of Versailles and a bill so big it made inflation go burr. In the 1920s, people needed wheelbarrows full of cash to buy bread. And no, that's not an exaggeration. Meanwhile, democracy tried to happen. It tripped over its shoelaces. World War II. The dictator nobody ordered Ethan came the darkest chapter. Adolf Hitler rose to power, promising greatness, but delivering horror. World War II brought devastation across Europe and beyond. Millions died, the world was scarred, and Germany was left in ruins. The war ended in 1945. The lesson: don't give power to people who hate everyone and have a bad mustache. The wall, the split. And the reboot post-war Germany was split like a bad group project, east and west. One side got democracy and Marshall Plan money. The other got surveillance, concrete, and a giant wall. Then, in 1989, the Berlin Wall came down. Germans partied like it was 1990, which conveniently was the year they officially reunited. Hugs, flags, and techno music everywhere. Modern Germany, dash engineering, efficiency, and Oktoberfest today. Germany is Europe's economic powerhouse. From high-speed trains and luxury cars to bratwurst and Berlin nightclubs, it's a country that does it all with precision. You've got castles, cutting-edge tech, world-class beer, and yes, still no speed limit on parts of the autobahn. Somehow serious, stylish, and a little chaotic. Just like their keyboards. Germany, a nation that's been tribal, imperial, divided, reunited, and somehow turned every twist in history into a comeback story. From forest warriors to global leaders, it's been one epic roller coaster ride. Danke for joining the journey. Remember, when in doubt, blame Bismarck or toast with a giant pretzel.